I enlisted in 2007, joined the Army January 2007, doing multiple rotations to NTC, where I gained most of my experience working the road here at Fort Riley, and now where I currently serve as a platoon sergeant for the 116th MP Company.
I had no intention of joining the Army ever. So when I decided to join the Army to help pay for college, it was a big shock to my family. I shipped out to basic training on April 15th, 2003. So I've been in the Army now for 18 years. I think that being a leader to me is really all about taking care of others and being there for them, having that empathetic mindset. My love for being able to do things for people and be a leader no matter where I am. I try to bring everybody up to an even playing field all the time. And I think that that's one of the things about the military that's taught me that your successor is only going to be as good as you help them to become. All of the soldiers throughout all the ranks, they're only going to be as good as you can train them to be. And I don't know that in the civilian sector that they teach you to teach somebody to take over your job. You're always trying to fight for your own position, but here you really want everybody to be just as good as everybody else because you're only as strong as your weakest link.
The Army has changed me from when I first came in to where I am now. Good leaders that were able to change my course and me accepting the correction that they gave me, and then having the resilience to bounce back and not just falling into a trap of a downward spiral. So being a platoon sergeant, it's been one of the things that I always wanted to do. Having good morale within my platoon is one thing I strive to tell my guys. Make everything fun. If it's not fun, then why are we doing it? And so that's what I try to always think about every day, is how can I be that person that I wanted to be for my soldiers who I have right now. And I'm wanting to stay in as long as I can as a platoon sergeant because I just love being with the troops. I really like in that aspect, building those relationships with soldiers.
Chris and I met at Fort Carson in 2007 when I had re-entered the Army and he came straight from basic training. We deployed to Iraq pretty quickly after that.
Me being younger and more arrogant and cocky, she did not like me at all.
I asked our team leader if we really actually had to have Nunley because I didn't want to have anything to do with that kid. But over the course of the deployment, he grew on me.
She was the driver, I was the gunner. Then we had our NCO that was our team leader. After about a 2-month time span, she got transferred out of my team and became an RTO working at the battalion. While on mission, hit an IED, got blown up. Thankfully, I was not injured during that. I remember her running out of the talk and running towards me, and she gave me a hug.
It was exciting to be able to go see him and the rest of the team and make sure that they were good to go and they were okay. And over time, we started to date, and then when we got back from Iraq, the March after we got home, we got married. 14 years strong on being married now and loving every minute of it. The challenges of being dual military couple obviously come more so, I would say, with our family. Having our kids and our animals and everything like that, it becomes a challenge if we both have to deploy or if we both have to be at a school or doing something. They mean everything to me. I love to be there for them. And the great part about it is then they're also there for me. So they support my career and they understand when I can't always be there. But we work together to accomplish whatever the mission is, whether it's home or work. The Army is a family, and then my family as a family. And that's the way I've led throughout my whole career. I've always made every group that I'm in charge of, I've tried to impress them to be a family.
My family plays a huge role in my life, especially my wife. Ultimately, she's my rock that I lean on, and I'd like to think that she leans on me as well. You leave different duty stations, you meet people at different places. but your family's always there with you. And so that's what I've learned to lean on the most is having my daughters, having my wife. Yeah, my family is that one continuity that I always have. My name is Staff Sergeant Christopher Nunley with the 116th Military Police Company.
My name is First Sergeant Hannah Nunley with the 300th Military Police Company.
And
I am a military police soldier.